All right, people. So welcome again to MG Sports TV. Hopefully, you guys are doing good, and hopefully, everything is okay with you guys. So someone sent me. I think it was O'Neill. I think it's O'Neill. Big up, massive respect. Sent me a video clip of actually a YouTube page. Send me for me to watch. When I check it out, the video was actually on Baller Kick 90. You guys know Baller Kick 90. He does YouTube as well. You can check him out. Check out his page. Certainly check out his page. Baller Kick 90. Do some really good content. Yeah, really good content. So something was said in a game, one of the domestic in Jamaica Premier League game by one of the commentators. Well, it was agreeable by both commentators, and I do believe, for me personally, I don't think that that's the right thing to say. I don't think it's the right thing to say. I don't believe that they should have uttered those words out of their mouth in that manner, and they should have very bad light on the relationship between the domestic players and the players that are playing in Europe. And certainly that's something that we're gonna have a look into this morning. I don't want people to believe that this is a disruptive video, or this is just trying to bring some riff, or this is just to highlight how deeply rooted the problem that we're having at this present moment. Just highlight how deeply rooted the problem we're having regarding the versus domestic versus overseas. There's always going to be that problem because it's deeply rooted. And let me know, each time I do a video, especially a JPL video, you have the likes of Chris Smith and these guys will always come and said, I'm only focusing on the JPL, but they don't. When I'm speaking about other players, I don't see them in the comment section. Yet still, they would say something like that. So there's always this rift between local or domestic and overseas player. There's this consistently ongoing rift, and for some reason, as stated, it's deeply rooted, and I don't know if it will vanish anytime soon. So I'm going to play the clip. So big up to Baller Kick 90 for highlighting this clip. I'm going to play the clip so you guys can hear it for yourself. So listening people, tell us what you think. Before we do anything, people, please smash the like button. Please smash the like button. Hit the subscribe button if you're here for the first time. I'm going to play the clip, and then I'm going to give you my thoughts, and I want you to tell me your thoughts on it.
Walker is one of the locally produced players that gives a lot of football fans in the country confidence that there's no need for an over-reliance of these overseas-based professionals who weren't born here and who didn't learn to play football here, that there are players domestically produced who have touch and quality
on the ball.
Yeah, to make a mark internationally, and Lamar Walker is one of them for sure.
So you hear that, people? So you guys hear that? So you understand where I'm coming from now, where that is concerned, and it's very conflicting. I'm not saying that we don't have talent here. I'm not saying that, but I, for one, I'm a person who have been watching the local league religiously, and like week in, week out, I've been watching the local league, and I'm telling you, I've had the opportunity to been to Reggae Boy game, even other games that played in Jamaica. I've watched CONCACAF Champions League games in Jamaica. It's on the CONCACAF Champions Club Championship, where Water was playing against it was a team from Canada. So I've seen other teams, I've seen other players, I've seen other quality players. When Mexico was here, I was at that game as well. Suriname, I've been at many games at the National Stadium to see the levels. And I'm telling you, you can barely find players in the JPL who is at that level. And when I said at that level, I'm not talking about the elite level. At the level to just go and play there, but they're not at the elite level. We don't have the elite. We don't have elite level players in the Jamaica Premier League. We are trying to get there. We're working towards that, but we don't have that as yet. Now, Even these same commentators, they're highlighting a player that the highest level that he played in was in the USL. That's the highest level that he had played in. So it's very much unfair to even turn and put that burden on the back of to say that this is what the supporters want. And really and truly, we want to be competing at the highest level. I'm not saying that Lamar Walker is a bad player. He's a good player. He is a good player. But you have to remember that the levels that other players are playing that are superior to where Lamar Walker has played, to where the JPL players are at. Far, far superior. When you look at the likes of Ravel Marson, Mikel Antonio, all of these guys, these levels are far, they're playing at a far superior level than that of the JPL. So the notion when he said that we don't really have to rely on these players, rely on these, it's wrong. It's really, really wrong. I've seen it for myself. I've seen both spectrum with my two eyes. So it's not me sitting on a table or sitting around my desk or on my TV watching football on my TV. I've seen all the levels with my own two eyes. I've seen Ethan Pinnock and seen what Ethan Pinnock what he does as a centre back, and I'm telling you, it is outrageous to be even a centre back with that high technical level, that the technical assurance and all these things. I've seen it with my own two eyes, and I can't say that I've seen defenders in the JPL who are at that level. No, one of our best defenders who recently left is Richard King, and he's still not at that level, at that Ethan Pinnock level. Far away. He still have a lot more to learn, a lot more. Even though he's young, he still have a lot more to learn. So there's so much more we need to get right in the domestic league before we can state that we don't have to over rely on players of the professional or the higher elite level ilk. We need them. It's a fact. It's not an assumption. It's a fact. We need them. It's a need. And notice now how things are looking a bit brighter now. There's a bit more hope now, because there's a lot more players of the highest level coming to play for us. And when you have that, you're going to have a better team. It don't necessarily mean that they must play football better, but what you can assure is that you have higher quality, so the outcome can be different based off the quality you have. The performance now boils down to the coaching aspect of it. Is the coach putting them in the best system? Is the coach giving them the best put them in the best situation to achieve the best result? So these are all factors that we have to look at. And I totally disagree with what the commentator said. And this was the game Harbourview versus Portmore United, I think was it the Lynx Cup? I don't remember. But it was the Harbourview versus Portmore United game. And I'm astonished. The thing is, I won't hear these things because I won't hear the commentators comment because I'm at the game. So I don't really listen to I can't hear the commentators. I'm at the game. But certainly, I totally disagree with it. And I'm not sure if he's trying to say that we shouldn't rely on these players because we have a player like that. But look at the levels. Just the levels alone can tell you that we are far off. The levels alone, because Lamar Walker, as I said, the highest level for him is USL. That's the highest level. But when you compare him now to attacking midfielder, because he's an attacking midfielder, when you compare him to an attacking midfielder like Ravel Marson now, who have played it's superior. It's far superior. Daniel Johnson, far superior as well. Now we have a youngster. We have some other youngsters coming in who are playing at that level. But anyways, people, I won't go any further lament on this. I was really, really displeased, and I find that shocking, actually, to hear those comments from the commentators. But big up Balakick for Balakick 90 for highlighting it, and big up O'Neill for sending it to me to bring it up. So certainly, people, go in the comment section, tell us what you think, and let us know what you think, people. And hopefully, guys, nobody out bashing, just be respectable. Please be respectable in the comment section. Be respectful in the comment section. Big up, people. MG Sports TV, people, and I am out. Boom.